Hello. When I first started making this one, my hair looked so beautiful, and then I realized that I forgot to record the screen, so now I have to do it again. This one is gonna be my review of my old graphic design assignment that I've done in 2019. For your information, graphic design is not my major, it's only elective. I hope that justifies if you look at it and be like, what the fuck is that? Same. Just trying to get job done, okay? What we want to focus on seriously is on the contact matters, okay? For this one, I'm going to cover two categories, which is the first category for my first two episodes. It was about secret life of man and woman. As you can see over here, we have pink color. I like pink color, and this is how it looks in the book. I like it. Don't know if I have mentioned this in the first two episodes, the fact that this is a graphic design project, okay? As a graphic design student, you would pay attention to the kind of material of the paper, of the printing and whatnot, but the thing is, graphic design was not my major and I couldn't give single about it, okay? So yeah, I was half-assed. I'm not born for intentional design. I'm more to whatever, intuitive. So to do this thing is hard, it's difficult for me. That's why, you know what I decided? I keep saying this antisocial social club. By the way, antisocial social club is actually a clothing line. I never wore it, but I've seen it. So I'm like, is it that cool? Never mind then. I'll just add it in my book. So yeah, boom, antisocial social club. But the fact that this is falling under the secret life of man and woman, I would say I couldn't relate to it from metaphorical concept, which is the clothing line, but I can understand the literal context of it. Antisocial social club. I'm antisocial because I'm picky. That's about it. Boom. You thought, bitch, you thought. It's just laziness. At the same time, I just want to save money, because if I keep printing a whole page with a different, I applied in that school for new media technology, and they accidentally put me into graphic design. So I had to spend 1 year or perhaps just one semester, and then I have to appeal to them that I want to switch to new media, because honey, I come through with my MacBook ready to edit some videos only, ready to program some websites and whatnot, okay? I'm not here to print no shit. I'm not here to spend no money on printing at all. Well, no. But turn out they force us. It's mandatory to take elective in graphic design, so I still have to invest some money in the production. I hate that. And I couldn't care less. So for the last page of the category, it says the stuff I own will no longer own me. 100%. Now, from here, you can already tell we are already in spiritual contact. I don't know if I can relate to it back then in 2019, but today I have mastered the art of detachment. So yes, 100%. Whatever you own doesn't own you. If you want a peace of mind, you should live like that. If you can see all the scribbles, that was me. I decided I've had enough screen time today, so let me just grab any book that I have on my work desk and start scribbling with pencil. I've mastered the art of detachment, and that's what has brought me here, healthy, successful, and fabulous with a big hair. Look at that hair. New category, get a grasp of universe, okay? Now here is a window to spirituality, but if I look back at it from where I am right now, feels like this is a blueprint to selfish content. My other project where I share with people how to master your consciousness in order to manifest the ideal reality that you want for yourself. And right now, I barely can manifest the hair that I want. Boom. First page. If you wish to understand the universe, think of energy, frequency, and vibration. I don't know if I actually can resonate with it back then in 2019. Like, really? You really think so? But now, yes, 100%. It's typical. Spirituality, Nikola Tesla. Spirituality, energy. Nikola Tesla, free energy. Nikola Tesla disappeared. There's another fun fact about Nikola Tesla. Everything that I'm going to mention here is interconnected, is interrelated, okay? Let's say, it says here, if you want to understand universe, you have to think of it in form of energy, vibration, and frequency. Because we are a vibrational being. We're literally just a manifestation of a vibration. Have you seen water, how water is affected by sound waves? It makes a different kind of ripple. We are like water too, but because we have different density, we react differently towards energy. So that's why it really matters of what kind of surrounding you put yourself in. That's why last time when I was having a low episode, okay, I made a confession on my Instagram story. Tell to all my followers I was like crying and whatnot. I was miserable, and I tell them like this happened to me because I was surrounded by a bunch of low vibrational people. We as a vibrational being, we are 100% affected by whatever is happening around us, and we are responsible for affecting whatever happening to people around us too. You get it? Like it really helps you to manifest once you start looking at the universe, looking at our cosmos world as energy, frequency, and vibration. Look at life in terms of energy, because we are all energy beings. We're constantly changing our frequency. And by doing that, when you sit next to somebody, yes, you will definitely be affected by whoever you sit next to. Let's go ahead to the next page. It starts hard. It's like first page, boom! But let me tell you, truth is, I don't think in 2019 I actually understand it. Except for like all that surface information, like the one that you see on textbooks. When you're in history class, because you didn't experience all that shit, so you just memorize it, just like, just like, the information is there, but you really experience it. But this one, page 14, we are it. Let's go ahead to next page, which is, this one I actually experienced it personally way before I see it on Instagram feed. I went through hell, my life fell apart, and I start developing this way of being, and boom, my life is at peace again. Because it is based on my own experience, it is based on my own observation, and it is based on my own guidance that I receive from my spiritual guides. Based on my own experience, I would say start with surrender, because that moment my life fell apart is when everything began. First, the tower moment. Everything that was built on false deception, false lies, and all that shit fall apart because it's no longer aligned with where I'm supposed to be. So I surrender to God. God's plan is the best plan, 100%. Whatever you have expected, like, okay, by the age of 20, I'm going to, by the age of 25, I'm gonna have 5 kids. Dump truck. Let go of all that shit, okay? Focus on the moment. Focus on the present, surrender, and go with the flow. But in my context, I would put it like this. Surrender first, flow here, and in the middle, the integrated part, I'm gonna put discipline. Because without discipline, if you surrender, you're just gonna go ahead and hop onto another person's life, another person's path. You're gonna live in their shadow. Without discipline, you're just gonna go there and be like parasite. Wait for them to decide for your life. That's without discipline. To go with the flow, you need discipline too. So everything without discipline is nothing. It's not going anywhere. It's not spiritual. It's not manifester. It's not magician. Okay? How are you going to create your life? How are you going to be master manifester for your own ideal life? Well, you need discipline. Surrender, discipline, flow. That's what first thing I do after everything falls apart. I actually train myself to do shadow work, heal all my traumas, and at the same time, I train myself start from simple chores. Set a routine for me, okay? Like a habit to train me. A stepping stone, a baby step to discipline. I wake up, I make my bed. And then I go to sleep early. When I wake up, I shower. And then I go out, drink a lot of water, and I meditate. And then I would do some tarot reading, checking in with my spirit guides. And then I continue working on my projects. And then whenever I have spare time, I would read books and all that. You know what I'm saying? All those baby steps, discipline actually have trained me to become the stable person I am today. Okay? It all starts from baby steps. Especially I have ADHD, honey. If I don't have discipline with this ADHD, I would want to do so much things. And I'm just gonna drop the ass real quick. I'm gonna do things half-ass too. Because no discipline. Yeah, that's why you need discipline. And last page is gonna be still under the same category. The design is not that bad. It's not that bad, okay? It's just the lighting of the scanner, the one that makes it look bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad actually. Is it the same? Is it the same? But I would prefer it to be darker. The contrast, I would prefer it to go higher. And imagine if it was printed on a glossy paper, like magazine paper or something. But yes, let's see what we have here, okay? Find different things that nourish you, not just food. This is 100% selfish content blueprint because in my selfish content project, I introduce to people how to self-master yourself, how to develop your brain so that you can become a reliable person for yourself. And only when you are a reliable person of your own, you can be trusted to lead other people behind you. So, when I ask you to find different things that nourish you, depends on how you perceive things. If you like art, like me, I look at art every day. I watch TV shows and I read and all that shit. Depends on how you actually perceive these things. If it contribute in your life in any way, then that is count as nourishing besides just water and food. But if you literally just watch it just to kill time, scroll your TikTok just to kill time, like mindlessly like that, bro, try something else. Try reverse psychology. Do it mindfully instead of mindlessly, okay? Next page. I did a whole paragraph and that paragraph didn't even shape like a circle. I don't even know what is it supposed to be. Perhaps it's this one. As artists, it's given cosmos. When it comes to spirituality, hey, this is considered as intuitive design too, because I swear to God, at the time, I don't even look at it like, okay, I'm gonna do it like Cosmo Universe kind of colors at the back. This is gonna be Milky Way shy and a moon on the side and a sun on the side. I mean, I swear to God, 2019, my spirituality is not like that. Spirituality for me in 2019 is literally my professor who come in class every time start talking about spirituality to us, okay? And he also merged some spirituality context into his teaching. And yes, the only things that I learned about spirituality is from him. No chance for me to actually have that intelligence, to purposeful intention to do it like yin yang now. But now that I look at it, because it's intuitive design, when I look at it, I'm like, this is considered as yin yang factor, whole universe. Because we have the moon over here and we have the sun. Consider it as sun setting or sun rising because it's half like that. You see? I see that. Anyway, I'm not bullshitting, okay? Once upon a time in undergraduate school, I met a Gemini friend. And I cannot stand her because when she speaks, she talks gibberish. She literally talks about things that don't relate to one another and it's insensible. It has no base. She jumped from one topic to another like it's not correlated at all. So don't be assuming me that way, because whatever I do, everything is interrelated. So just now, I was being fucking for real when I say it's intuitive, and I look at it as it's a factor of yin and yang, moon and sun, sunrise and whatnot. I always have a reason why I do things. Although I don't know why I did it last time, when I look at it again, yes, it be like that every time, okay? Anyways, let me just read it through. To attract what you want, you need to operate on the same vibration of energy you want returned to you, as if you already have it. Become an energetic match. In the same way that your radio tuner must be set to match the frequency of a broadcasting station you desire to hear, the vibrational frequency of your being must match the frequency of your desire. This is law of manifestation. You have to become aware of your thoughts, feelings, behaviors, and beliefs you would experience of your desire were already a reality. Then live it, visualize it, and match the energy. This is why, okay, let me give you a conclusion for the whole context. When you want to manifest something, this is not woo-woo shit where you just write it down on a paper and boom, it's gonna appear out of nowhere. I had an old friend, she's an escort girl, and then she would write down on a paper and go chase a fucking sugar daddy, and then her sugar daddy gave her everything that she wants. What is her similarity with the other story that I'm going to tell you? Okay, they've been sharing ways to manifest on TikTok, right? And then this one girl decided that I want to manifest this big amount of money, and then she write it down and she literally focused on it, like imagining herself like having that big amount of money in her bank account. Boom, she got it. But you know how she got it? She got into accident, she lose her car, she lose her legs, and she got insurance money. That amount of money that she asked is her insurance money. That's why you gotta be careful. You better be careful of your mental state. Yes, it can still fall on your lap out of nowhere, but that out of nowhere comes with a price if you're not on the right mind. And sometimes people be making wish, they don't know they be making wish to Satan. They be working with fallen angels, and then they be making wish like, I want this and I want that, I want that. Boom, they got it, but at the same time, they feel lost, they feel miserable, and you know, in a way, you are selling your soul in return. You know what they really want out of us? These fallen angels, literally, their job is to let us astray from God. If you're following on God's way of being, you do things based on your heart content. Okay, you are at peace, you want to help everyone, you want to help yourself too, because you're following your heart feeling. When you follow your heart feelings, can you really sit down and watch people get unfair shit happen to them? I cannot. You want to help people, but then when you are serving fallen angels, when you are serving your egos, oh my god, that escort girl, I swear to god, she's so selfish. She rather sabotage your dream just to keep you next to her, to serve her. But she don't even have discipline to keep up with shit. Why the fuck do I want to serve people like that? Ew, you're a fucking escort, get away from me. Come on now, bitch. I'm serving God over here, I'm not serving man, okay? I'm not serving money, I'm not slave to money. We're not same. Get out of here. So yeah, that's the story. So now, I believe on page 18 and 19, we're still gonna talk about the same category, but I'm not gonna continue now because it's already long enough, right?